King smiled and said, "Go at once. Do everything you have suggested for Mordecai the Jew, who sits at the king's gate. Do not neglect anything." Haman's face turned pale, his heart pounding with dread. He was forced to carry out the honor he had planned for himself, but instead it was given to his enemy. Humbled and bitter, Haman led Mordecai through the city streets, proclaiming his honor just as he had described. When he returned home, his spirit was crushed. He told his wife and friends everything that had happened, his anger and humiliation clear. They warned him, "If Mordecai is of Jewish origin, you will not stand against him. You will surely come to ruin." And so Haman's plot to destroy the Jews grew darker, but his pride had already been wounded by the king's unexpected favor toward Mordecai. At the second banquet Esther had prepared, the king and Haman took their seats once again beside the queen. King Xerxes looked at her intently and asked once more, "What is your request, Queen Esther? Speak, for your wish shall be granted, even to half the kingdom." With courage and conviction, Esther spoke her heart.
"If I have found favor in your sight, O king, and if it pleases you, grant me my life. This is my petition, and spare my people. This is my request."
The king's expression shifted, a flash of shock crossing his face. Esther continued,
"For we have been sold, distressed, I and my people, to be destroyed, killed, and annihilated. Had we merely been sold as slaves and servants, I would have kept silent, for no such distress would justify troubling the king."
The king's face darkened in shock and anger. He demanded, "Who is he, and where is the man who would dare do such a thing?" Esther pointed to Haman, saying,
"The adversary and enemy is this wicked man."
Enraged beyond measure, King Xerxes rose and left the banquet hall to cool his fury. Meanwhile, Haman was terrified. Seeing the king's anger and realizing his plot had been exposed, he rushed to beg Esther for mercy. In desperation, he fell on the couch where Esther was reclining. He clung to her, pleading for his life. At that moment, King Xerxes returned suddenly. He saw Haman clinging to Esther and shouted, "Will he even assault the queen while I am in the house?" The king's guards seized Haman, and he was swiftly led away and hanged on the very gallows he had prepared for Mordecai. Thus, the plans of the wicked were overturned in a single moment, and justice was served. After Haman was hanged, King Xerxes gave his entire estate to Queen Esther. She, in turn, appointed Mordecai over it. The king also removed his signet ring, once given to Haman, and placed it on Mordecai's hand, giving him royal authority. But the danger wasn't over. Though Haman was dead, his decree remained law. In Persia, a royal edict sealed with the king's ring could not be revoked, not even by the king himself. The day of destruction against the Jews still loomed on the calendar, the 13th day of the 12th month. So Esther once again approached the king. This time not for her life, but for the life of her people.
"How can I bear to see disaster fall on my people?"